Imagine the toughest game atmosphere. Now imagine if that was the only basketball you ever knew. Like growing up in New York, you'd either be forced to quit or adapt. So be grateful for the times that are too hard to handle and seek to have as many of those moments as you can find. Within just a 5-minute stretch of a game, players are more focused and exhausted than in any 1 hour of practice. Herein lies the shortcut to greatness. The greatest become the greatest by not differentiating between practices and games. Players should put as much effort into a simple drill as they put into the last minute of a championship game. Welcome, one and all. Oh man, I always lose my voice like right when the show starts. All right, I think I did it. All right, so anyways, what's up, you guys? I got Noah Masseth in the crowd. What's poppin'? If you're here, check in. Make sure that you check in the comment section so we know that you're here. So I'm not talking to myself. All right, we just got back from Arizona. It was a great trip. We're about to start this new leg of our program coming up here soon, where we're headed for basically a year run, where we're trying to set up a huge league, and we're trying to basically create the youth basketball version of the NBA here in Colorado. Because my goal, and whatever team I've ever been a part of, whatever place I've ever been a part of, is to basically make things better. All right, whether it be the world, I want to make the world better. Whether it be like my basketball team in high school, in college, overseas, I want to be a positive influence. So here in Colorado, we happen to have a need, and that need is we need better basketball here in Colorado. So I see a huge opportunity here for me to help make it better. And if you guys want to join me, definitely join me in what I'm trying to do. And the way that I'm going to do it is to ensure that like everyone in Colorado is like shooting 500 shots a day. To ensure that everyone in Colorado is playing games that are like well beyond their pay grade. So I don't want anyone blowing anyone out by 70 points. I don't want anyone having like an easy time playing this game. I want us to have a really like a ridiculously tough time playing this game, and I want us to enjoy it. All right, because maybe like New York is better because they have more black dudes. Maybe LA is better because they have more athletes. They get to play outside all year long, as opposed to the people that have snow. All right, maybe Texas is great because they have a great football like program as well. All right, but there's no difference in like Colorado and Indiana. And Indiana has a ton of basketball players, and the difference is that they play it all the time, that they enjoy it. So that's what I want to create. I want to create an enjoyable experience here in Colorado that also includes a ridiculously high level of teaching. and a ridiculously high level of competitiveness. All right, and I'm willing to make it as fun as possible to take care of that. So if you want to join us, sign up before the first, and you get like a whole bunch of money off. So tell your parents, tell your kids, tell your auntie and uncles. I don't know. Tell everybody to join our program before the first and to sign up for our 2-year plan. It's $1,500 for 2 years. Eventually, it'll be $6,000 for just 1 year. So we're going to gradually work our way up to that price. So heads up for that. What's up, Austin, Mass, Seth? I see you guys. We got a few people here. If you're here in the comment section, please let me know by commenting so we can know that you're here. So again, we just have a culture that we're going to be creating right here and right now. All right. First thing I want to talk about are all the things that we did. So here in Arizona, we did not hike up and down the Grand Canyon, luckily, because I hate hiking. But we did play some basketball. The little kids actually won a game. I mean, I try to put you guys above your level, but there was one team that we could just beat, and you guys did beat them. It was possible to lose, and you guys didn't, so great job. The other games were very difficult, and you guys did a good job in those ones as well. I thought that your effort was pretty much there. We had 2 players joining us. 3 players total joining us. That was Nate, Braxton, and Lazarus, and so we totally thank them for joining us. They're all Arizona kids, so that was really cool to mix in with them. As for the high schoolers, the 7th through high schoolers, we played an extremely tough matchup with several teams, or like 3 different teams, and they were better than us, and they did kind of smash us. The last game they played us with their lower ranked teams, but those guys were probably on our level. With a few players above, and we came closer in that game. But we do have issues with the high schoolers giving all their energy. We had issues with Austin trying to get over his anxiety. But all this stuff is these are just goals in life. All right? Whether your goals are small or big, even just getting over your anxiety, taking 3 years to do it, it's enormous for your future. If your goal is just to learn how to follow directions and be an help side, well, then there's that too. All right? So step by step, we're all getting better, and this Arizona trip did finish up our July series of tournaments. We are now done traveling for a while, so great job to everybody that got to see better players outside the state. I'm positive it helped you out. You guys are getting a lot better because of it. We just have to keep going. All right, next up, stop the music. Whoa. That's craziness. But next up, we have our basketball film study. All right, for this one, it's hilarious to me. Okay, so I asked you guys after the last tournament to wait for me to post the game video, which I did a few days later. And then I said to clip out 8-minute clips. Just easy 8-minute clip, or 8-second clips of rebounds, positive and negative. Defense rebounds, offensive rebounds, positive, negative, get back, patience, and all of our 12 different focuses. Just find them. And no one did it. No one did it until the last day. And the last day of Arizona, you guys wanted to sleep in. And I was like, all right, well, if you want to sleep in, how about you guys all, 5 kids in our little casa, take care of the film study. And I said, if you guys do it by 11 o'clock or whatever it was, 10 o'clock, I'm not sure. I said, if you guys do that, then you guys get to sleep in. All of a sudden, everyone did it. And I said to everybody afterwards, look, the moment that you want to make D1 as much as you want to sleep in, you'll have a chance. Because I talked to you guys about it. I said, this is stuff that will make you make D1. That was not enough. And I think part of it is, it's not a guarantee, I suppose. Where you knew the sleeping in was a guarantee if we do this. And an instant gratification, right? Guaranteed instant gratification. It's a lot easier to work for that kind of stuff. All right? And that's the problem. That's the paradox. Is that the things that are far off, that aren't guaranteed, you don't want to work for those things. Yeah, when I say, what are your dreams? Your dreams are not to sleep in. Your dreams are not momentary things. Your dreams are not, well, I want to do really well in 3 hours. No, your dreams are these enormous things that are like years down the road. And yet, when compared to the things that are right around the corner, you're willing to work harder for the things right around the corner. So your dreams and the things that you actually are going to work for are different. That's the problem. You need to work for the things that are way down the road, like your actual big, huge dreams, as if they were tomorrow, every single day. And that's the problem. That's the hard part, because you know it's not tomorrow. You know you have some time, and you just have to just lie to yourself and just be like, I don't. It's tomorrow. Every day counts. And you have to perpetually like just lie to yourself. But by lying to yourself, you're actually telling the most truth, because you have to do it every day to have a chance. So really, the other thing is a lie. The other thing where you have time, you can slow down, you can take your time. That's a lie. It just seems like the truth because that's what's in front of your eyes. So thank you for posting it immediately, or like eventually. Even though you guys did it for the wrong reasons, and I'm gonna glance through them anyways. I did 14 of the films. Good job. I got so much better on the trips too. I'm sure you did. So when you're doing these, you want to go to Limitless Hoops. All right, and here's how you get to it right here. All right, on Limitless Hoops to see the basketball film study. All right, you go to the school section right here. You scroll down to the challenge section, and then you scroll down to the focuses. All right, and right here are the 12 focuses. You get to read through them: the defense rebound, offense rebound, communicate, get back, no turnovers, patience, help side, pressure, cut hard, enthusiasm, stance, and contest shots. And you have a positive, negative for each of those things. Click on the video breakdown, and it gives you the instructions on how to post, all right, with the homework. Here are the videos right here. All right, if I refresh, let me see. There we go. All right, it should show you all the games from Florida. And I think one of the games from, yeah, there you go. If you click that button, you can scroll down. You can see multiple games, including an Arizona game right here by the elementary school. All right, so there's 9 halves of games, I believe, because I had to focus on one part of the court. You can just watch the game by clicking here. Now you can see all the videos that people have posted. All right, so for defensive rebounds right here, we have Noah's or Taz. All right, and I think he's the only one that posted to that one. For defensive rebounds, we got Aiden posted, Connor posted. This is for negative defensive rebounds. Austin. So there's 3 people that posted there. All right, but we have some that no one has posted for yet. All right, we have the offensive rebounds. For both those, no one has come up with the positive communication yet. That's an empty spot. No one's come up with the negative get back yet. No one's come up with the positive help side yet. No one's come up with the positive handle pressure yet, or apply pressure. No one's come up with a negative enthusiasm, even though I'm sure that one's easy. Come on, guys. You guys are so negative during games. All right. No one's come up with a positive stance one. I might find it hard to find that one. With everyone bending their legs and pointing, even one person on a rebound, offense or defense. And those are the ones that no one has figured out. But we have all of them filled in, and you guys did all this stuff in less than 20 minutes. I assure you, it's easy. I gave you guys easy homework, but it helps. It helps a lot. It helps enormously. So make sure you guys do that stuff. All right. Next thing that we have is our monthly challenge. All right, our monthly challenge is jump rope this month. Make sure you guys are doing that stuff. All right, I think Noah brought his jump rope on the road. I don't know if he posted it from there, but we will check the homework later. So take care of the monthly challenges. Those are simple, man. I know all the homework might be hard, but this one's simple. Then another one thing that we wanted to talk about was what's this guy's name? Nabamwayama. Can you guys just have easier names? Come on. It took me like a year to learn Antetokounmpo. Oh my God. But yeah, so this is supposed to be the next big prospect. But I saw a video and I posted to our little group chat saying that he's too tall. And they said like, historically, like no one over 7'2" has like ever like not gotten hurt in the NBA, like serious career-ending injuries. And Kristaps Porzingis is one of the ones doing the best of all time. All the other ones that were cut short, including Yao Ming, and maybe this guy might be another one of those. But hopefully he's the exception to the rule, and he's supposed to be like the biggest prospect since freaking LeBron James. And I don't know. I saw some clips of him. It does look pretty amazing, and I'm sure he can do a lot of things that other people can't do. So it's pretty neat. All right, but we're gonna talk a little bit more about that later. All right, is that everything? Yes, it is everything. Let's move on. All right, we got our movie of the day. The movie of the day. Oh, one of my favorites. All right, I haven't seen all the movies on the list for this month. But this is the 8th grade movie of the day, and I'm pretty sure that this one's the funniest one. I'm just guessing, but this movie is called Major League. It's the 8th grade movie of the day. Major League. It's a baseball movie. Okay, so if you don't like baseball, you're not gonna. I'm just joking. You will love this movie, no matter what. I don't care if you've never played baseball a day in your life. You will love this movie. This movie is awesome. Besides this Asian dude right here grabbing his balls, making fun of people, it has a ton of like hilarious parts. All right, some extremely epic situations. All right, I can't say too much about it, but basically like. This team has an owner that wants to move away from Cleveland because Cleveland sucks, which I mean, I've never been there, but I mean, I've heard that it sucks. But yeah, she wants to move away from there, so she wants her team to be very, very bad. So she just like cuts everybody and makes like the worst team ever. The guys find out about it, and they think that they're like making the big leagues. Some of them are from like the minors, some of them are old vets, whatever, right? And they find out that she wants to like just make them all lose, and they're like, what? And they like band together. They all step it up. Some of them have like some of them are extremely fast. Some are extremely strong. All this stuff they haven't like lived up to their hype, and they just like. I don't know. They just kind of like come together to like start winning some games. But throughout that, there's just there's a cool love story, I suppose. But there's also just like funniness throughout. There's some popular people in it, like Charlie Sheen, the guy from the Allstate commercials. Some other people. But yeah, it's an extremely funny movie. I really recommend Major League, and I'm gonna give it 44 stars out of 50. Since we're 50 All Stars, 44 stars out of 50. Watch Major League if you're an 8th grader. And again, some of this stuff is just to entertain, but much of this stuff is to inspire you to keep going on with sports. If your mind ain't right, man, you can't do all this stuff. You gotta get your mind right. You gotta stay right. And these movies, as silly as it might seem, they have you keep going. It's the reason that like if someone steals the ball from me and I have no chance to catch them, that I give it a go. It's the reason that I'm willing to die for loose balls, because of stupid movies, because of just inspiration that says like it's just constantly coursing through my veins, because I grew up as a child watching all this stuff. So take these movies as seriously as you take our workouts. And if you're an 8th grader out there, watch this movie. As for your workout for the day, the 8th grade homework for the day is take on day 25 of the homework assignment. Do any type of jump rope drill you'd like for 1, 2, 5 or more minutes. Then at least attempt God's drill for an extra minute. The sky is the limit. If you have the book, all that stuff is in the book as well. Our quote of the day. What's up, Connor Rush? We got our quote of the day is to be creative. All right, be creative. Not just with like workouts and like life and like art and whatever, but just like with like your entire life. All right, creatively think of ways that you can reach your goals. Come up with like stuff that like will inspire you. I just told you that movies did the trick for me, right? And when I told you guys to do all that video breakdown stuff and you guys didn't, but then I said, hey, you guys get to sleep in if you do it in like the next 20 minutes, and you guys all did. You guys should creatively come up with something like that. If something's holding you back and you're like, I can't get my 500 shots up today, I can't get my 100 push-ups up today, I'm struggling at like doing this or doing that in terms of like what will make me reach my goals. Get creative about it. Be creative. Like ask a friend to be your accountability buddy, where they have to hold you accountable on the odd days of the week. I don't know. Or you have to hold them accountable on the even days of the week. And if you guys can convince each other, you guys can like race against each other. So maybe you guys take, let's say, take Sunday off, and you have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and he has Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and you guys can like keep track of who has the most workouts for that day. And if you can convince the other person to work out, then you get an extra point. All right? And it's silly because you could just sabotage them at the same time you're also sabotaging yourself. But they should be able to call you up and to push you to do that stuff. All right? And you just see who can do it the most for the entire year. Stuff like that. You can be totally creative with your shots. You don't have to just shoot jump shots. You can shoot like floaters. You can shoot like fadeaways. You can change it to where some weeks you're shooting left-handed if you have to. All right? Be creative. Be creative. Be creative in life. All right? And if you're creative, once you add your creativity to something, now you've added like part of your soul to it, and you're gonna like care about it a lot more. All right? I didn't sleep in. I woke up at 8:43. To some people, 8:43 is sleeping in, but yeah, who knows. All right. Anyways, be creative is the quote of the day. Heads up for the story of the day. All right, watch it and pay attention. Watch. The idea is not to block every shot. The idea is to make your opponent believe that you might block every shot. All right, we've all been there before. Shooting a shot that is contested and it totally screws up your shot, even though they don't block it. I know that screws with me. All right, man, just seeing someone's hand there, right? Make sure that you understand that dynamic when you're on a defense. All right, especially when you're trying to contest a shot. I believe you don't have to go for the ball. You should go for their face without poking them in the eye. All right? You want them to not be able to see the basket, because if I shot, let's say, if you go for the ball and I don't shoot from right in front of my face and I shoot from like the side, like where I should be shooting straight up and straight down, and you go for the ball, I can still see the basket. The amount of times that you're going to block me is very, very low. If you get 1 in 10 blocks, you're a serious shot blocker. So let's just say that you're the best shot blocker on earth and you're blocking 1 in 10 shots. My percentage only goes down 10%. Whereas if you go for my eyes and I can't see the basket and I'm shooting blindfold shots, the amount of shots that I can make with my eyes closed is not 10% less. All right? If I was going to shoot 60% and then you block one of those 10, so that changes to 50%. Out of 10 shots, how many shots can I make blindfolded? Maybe 1. Maybe. All right? So if you go for the eyes instead of the ball, you're going to have a chance. Furthermore, this is a big part of my game, because I have long arms. All right? I'm there to block someone's shot. If they adjust their shot and shoot like an off-balance shot, instead of me blocking it out of bounds or blocking it right back to them, I move my head out the way and don't block it. Especially because when you swing down, you're highly likely to get a foul. Especially if they're adjusting. It's like they're like looking for a foul. I instinctually just pull my arms back and I let them make a tough shot. Do they ever make it? Yeah. And I'm like, nice shot. Dare you to make it again. If I'm like covering your eyes, covering the ball and everything like that, I don't even want to block the ball. I just want to keep my hands up so you can't see the basket. And I want that thing to go off the rim so we can get the rebound and go. I don't want to be blocking the ball out of bounds now, and now you have a second chance. All right? Unless it's like for the game, last seconds of the game, or there's like a shot clock or something like that, I really don't want to block any shots. All right? Unless I'm help side. On help side, I do block shots. On the ball, I don't. So, again, your goal is not to block every shot. Your goal is to make them think you will block every shot. And that's when you're a great defender. All right? Bo Cruz blocking shots. Just like Bo, baby. Now, Bo be swinging. Bo in that movie was swinging for the fences, man. He's blocking shots like he's in a movie. Yeah. Okay, so if you're like trying to like star in a movie, I guess that's how you block shots. You just swing like that. All right, we're not blocking shots like that. Anyways, let's get to our trivia question very, very fast. All right, our trivia question today is brought to you by Limitless Hoops. Limitless Hoops, join before the first, and you get a whole bunch of money off. Limitless Hoops. All right. Anyways, our trivia question today. It's about another really, really tall person. We talked about the tallest people in NBA history. I guess there's only been 20-something people who have been above 7'2" in NBA history. That's how rare it is. And all but two of them didn't really amount to much. It's craziness, right? Well, this next person is one of those 20. So I believe. All right. The question is this. Akeem Olajuwon was one of the greatest centers of all time. He didn't get a chance to play with this guy for that long, but they were drafted to play with each other, and they were known as the Twin Towers. Who was the other Twin Tower? Akeem Olajuwon played with another big man. He was drafted to play together. They were known as the Twin Towers. Besides Akeem, who was the other Twin Tower? All right, it was their nickname. He made a backward shot against the Lakers, just to beat them in the playoffs, just off a tip. It was like a set. It was crazy. All right, who was this guy? I've seen him before. I think he had a son or something like that. And came to our gym in California, and I saw him. I was like, oh crap, that's that dude. Hella tall, so tall. And that's the guy right there, Connor Rush with the victory. All right, his name is Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson, one of the really, really large people in the NBA. All right. His what was his height? I think it was 7'4". 7'4". His career cut short by injuries, like most of these people are. Yes, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how tall he was, but it was him, and Akeem Olajuwon was a power forward at 7'1". Can you imagine that big a team? It didn't really pan out for them, but they did pose some problems in the NBA at the time. But yeah, that's that guy right there. Anyways, let's come right back with a few extra things right after these messages. That's what I'm talking about, man. Movies, dude. Movies. I'm telling you. Because, it's a lot. It's a lot. Not just, watching the games, but, you want to be in all that stuff. You want them to make a movie about you one day. What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? All right. Yes, watch the movies. Watch the movies. Illegal Kick. An Illegal Kick. Is that from Ace Ventura? I'm trying to guess. I have no idea. All right. Anyways, let's check our homework. Again, we had all the homework, but there you go. Austin and Noah posting extra homework. Nice job. We have workouts tonight. Make sure you guys show up. We have a new member tonight coming too, so that should be fun. So we're gonna swear him in. So if you guys are there and want to run, we can add you to that so that you can lower your time. Noah Masseth posting a whole bunch of workouts. Fantastic job. And then we have all the video breakdown stuff as well. Don't forget that we're still missing, I think, 4 or 5 video breakdown elements. All right, so that can be extra homework for you guys out there. If you want to see those, it is these right here. We are missing the positive stance. Again, all this is under our challenge section and under the focus section. Our positive stance, find the positive stance out there and add it. We're missing negative enthusiasm, even though you guys are always negatively enthusiastic. And then positive pressure, either handling pressure or applying pressure in a positive way. Help side, positive help side. Come on, I'm sure that you guys have one positive help side clip. Try to find it. Try to find it. All right, and then we have negative get back. Come on, as many fast breaks as they had, we have no negative get back clips. Come on, guys. And then we have positive communication. Now that one might be impossible to find, but you can even do like eye to eye communication if you have to. All right, and we have every other person, every other one for the little kids game. You can click here for the on this arrow, scroll down, and you can see the Arizona game right there. It's in a weird orientation. You can't really see the whole game, but I mean you can see some of it. Maybe you could get like a little bit of it. Illegal kick in the Karate Kid, that was illegal. You're right. All right. So yes, there's all that stuff. Make sure you guys watch it. Going to our last thing that we're talking about. Oh, Jaylen Brown is on the auction block. All right. If you had a chance to get KD, would you sell out one of your best players? Would you sell out heck, these guys are like, I think the Celtics would sell out their mom, dude. This is crazy. All right. They just made the finals with this guy, and he was their best player in the finals, and they're like, we can get KD. And you know Jason Tatum ain't on the auction block, right? Jason Tatum's their man, right? It's crazy, but this is what I think about that. As good as Jaylen Brown did in the finals, I personally believe, I'll go on record saying this, if he gets traded to a team without superstars and isn't able to play like a random role, he's going to be like Harrison Barnes and like Andrew Wiggins, and he will disappear. I don't think he's a superstar because, he has suspect handles, has huge misses, and he doesn't have that mindset. He occasionally has that mindset. It's not an everyday thing with him. Like, if you look at players like Spencer Dinwiddie, that guy is like at least twice as skilled as Jaylen Brown. The reason that we don't see it is because this guy's monstrous athletic ability. So when he gets the big dunks, it erases his 0 for 7 nights in our minds. He is not Jason Tatum. But if the Nets can get him, I think that the Nets are doing themselves wrong. I don't know who they should get for a KD. Maybe just picks. I have no idea. But yeah, this would be amazing for the Celtics, bad for the Nets, and bad for Jaylen Brown's career. He needs someone. But I hope I'm wrong. He's a great guy, and that's just what I think. If you guys have thoughts, just let me know. You got positive feedback? I don't know what you're talking about. I think that you made positive communication. All right. Anyways, you guys, that is my time. Don't forget that our quote of the day is be creative. All right, be creative in all that you guys are trying to do. I'll see you guys tonight. All right, and let's get back to work, dude. Let's get back to work. Anyone signing up before the 1st, don't forget you get 2 years worth of workouts. 2 years worth of workouts for just $1,500, and it's an awesome, awesome, awesome deal. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.
I'm reminding you.
Yo. Hi. Hard breathing through kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready. Big man thing, my people crazy. You better like it. Go get ready. My people crazy. You better like it. Good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time.